Hello everyone, this is Evie the Original Master here with an announcement video for a brand new Super Mario special that I'm going to be producing for this channel later this year. And it's going to be a crossover special with Mario, Luigi, and the Powerpuff Girls. Now, why the Powerpuff Girls, you may ask? Well, that's a good question. It's because that as of 2022, I had gotten into the series. That's right, I have gotten into a brand new series that I have never watched before in my life. And I am aware of this series. I've heard of the Powerpuff Girls before in the past, but I've never watched it. It's because that I was never into Cartoon Network when I was a kid. And it was actually, and this was back at a time where Mario and SpongeBob were the only two franchises that I cared for. But now I am into other things like Jurassic Park, Kirby, and finally the Powerpuff Girls. Now, this crossover special, unfortunately, will not have any other characters besides Mario, Luigi, and the three main girl characters being Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Instead, they will not have the Powerpuff Girls villains. They will not be in this crossover. It's because that as of yesterday, which was July 31st, I've only watched the first season of the original series of the Powerpuff Girls, and because I am just getting into the series, I do not want to implement any of the series staples besides the three main girl characters into the crossover. I just want this crossover to mostly focus on Mario, Luigi, and the three main girl characters. Now, I will bring in some Mario villains in the special, mostly Bowser. I might have Bowser play a role in the special, but do not expect any of the Powerpuff Girls villains to be in this crossover, is because that, like I've said earlier, I just finished the first season as of yesterday. I am not all that familiar with the show, with the only exception of the creator himself, the three main girl characters, and some of the villains, but I will not put them into this crossover. So do not expect them to be in here, but yeah. And another thing that I would like to bring up is that as of this morning, I have thought about it, and I'm thinking about taking another hiatus with the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario once I am done with the production of Weather the Weather, which is the episode that I'm currently working on, and to focus on other things for my channel. Now, it's not because that I do not like the series. I do love the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario, but I think I can probably just take a small break with the series and try to focus on other things for the channel. And I'll probably work on the next episode once Weather the Weather comes out, either the end of 2022 or in early 2023 is when I'll begin production on the next episode after Weather the Weather. But as of right now, Weather the Weather is still in production. I'm still working on the episode, and that will most likely be the final episode of the year. It might be the final episode of the year, is because that I kind of want to focus on other things for my channel in the meantime and give myself a little break with the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario until I consider working on more episodes. It's because, as you guys may notice, that as of 2020 and 2021, I have released the final episode for the year in December, and I think I want to do other things on my channel than working on the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario. All right, so with that said, that is my announcement video on the Mario and Luigi meets the Powerpuff Girls crossover special. I'm going to be working on that special once I have Weather the Weather released for the Mustachio Adventures of Super Mario. And no, this crossover has nothing to do with the series. It has nothing to do with the series. It's going to be its own little thing. And yeah, it's going to be like a little mini crossover special with Mario and Luigi interacting with the Powerpuff Girls. So this should be fun. And there is one more thing I'd like to bring up. It's going to be difficult trying to find text-to-speech voices that aren't like the ones found on SitePal Editor. It's because SitePal Editor has terrible kid text-to-speech voices, and I don't want the girls sounding like adults but that will most likely end up being the case, is because that text-to-speech websites don't really have good kid voices. Most of the voices are like adult voices, and I know that's going to sound weird, but that's probably what I'm going to have to go with, because there is no way I'm doing voice acting. I am not doing voice acting. My voice is not capable to produce the sounds of young girls. I am not freaking Tara Strong. I'm not Bubbles. I'm not going to attempt to do a Bubbles voice. So do not make me voice these characters. That's not going to happen. I am going to use text-to-speech voices, and if the girls sound like adults, then that's how it's going to be. It's because that text-to-speech voices are mostly adult voices. And most of the kid voices from text-to-speech aren't that great as well, so I'm just gonna have to stick with it and just go by it. All right, so hope you guys are looking forward to the crossover special. It's gonna be lots of fun, and I can't wait to work on it once I am done with Weather the Weather for the Mustache Adventures of Super Mario. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.